Well, Glenwood freshman Grace Berglund starts off her high school career with a third-place finish, helping her team win a title at their home meet. Grace, not a bad debut at all. Just overall, what are kind of the thoughts and takeaways from today?
I was just feeling it. I just gave it my all and ended up finishing strong.
Coming in with it being like the first race of your high school career, where were the nerves? Where were kind of the thoughts? How were you feeling coming in?
I was really, really nervous, and I just hyped myself up and just went out there and raced.
Obviously, there's a difference, right, from junior high to high school in terms of like the distance and stuff. How much of a challenge is that to kind of adapt to and adjust to?
It's very different. You just have to kind of adapt with 2 miles and then switch it over to 3. So push your first and last, and then middle just kind of average pace.
Tell me about your day. I'm sure this is a course you're pretty familiar with, but it's never easy. How do you feel you attacked today's race? What did you do well?
I think I attacked the hills really well and started out on the downhills.
Was that kind of the game plan coming in?
Yes.
So to start your career like this, what does that maybe do for the confidence going forward? You ran with some really good runners there.
Yeah, I just need to keep pushing and hopefully improve my time by the end of the year.
Nice showing from the team today as well. Tell me a little bit about this year's team and what you think maybe you guys are capable of this year.
I think we're very capable at possibly placing at state. I think we can all do it. We all have the mental toughness that it takes.
As a team to win today's meet, I'm sure this is always a goal. Tell me about that.
We've all worked super hard, and I think we all really deserve it.
All right, runner-up finish for Clarinda's Rayanna Henke here in Glenwood today. Ran a good field of runners, and you come out in the runner-up spot. Just tell me about the race and kind of the thoughts on today.
Well, I started off really fast, which is a little unlike me, but I think I held it pretty good. I'm really excited to be back, and I'm glad I can start off the season really strong.
Always exciting to start the season, right? But also, how challenging is it because it's the first race of the season?
Well, I've been practicing since the beginning of August. A lot of these girls have been practicing all summer, so I think we were getting really prepared, and this course is a tough one, but personally one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a unique course to say the least. Speak to kind of the challenges with it and how you try to attack it to the best of your abilities.
Well, so the beginning, there's a lot of smaller switchbacks and a couple big hills, but then once you get past the first half, then you're just running mostly downhill, so it makes it pretty nice.
I don't remember your time off the top of my head, and maybe you don't either, but was today kind of on par with the performance you were hoping to put out for the first meet of the season?
It was a bit faster than I was expecting, but I'll take it. I'm proud of it.
Where do you feel that came from? What do you think was kind of the key for you today?
Working hard in practice. We're encouraging each other as a team, working together as a team, so we're all getting better.
In some ways, this is kind of your team now with the senior class that graduated last year. Speak to taking on maybe a little bit more of that role this year.
So we don't have any seniors this year, so I'm a junior and there's a couple other juniors, but then we have a strong freshman class, and I'm glad I can help encourage them for this year and the next one to help them get better.
You've had a couple of really nice years already under your belt at the high school level. What does this kind of do for the confidence going into your junior year, and how do you try to build off this?
I'm really optimistic about it. I want to just keep dropping time, see how fast I can get.
Harlan's Lindsay Sunderman, the champion here today in Glenwood. Lindsay, just a pretty dominant performance from you. Overall, tell me about today's race and the thoughts on today.
The first race, I am always surprised by my times because I was injured for a lot of the summer, so I had to get ready to train basically all in 1 month. So when I came in with 18, I think it was 46, I was really surprised and happy that it went that way.
Yeah, kind of along those lines. Speak to coming in that first race, and obviously there's some excitement, right? You're excited to get the season going, but also, like you said, dealing with an injury. Where were you at mentally coming in?
I think I was pretty calm for this race, so I think that helped me just with my breathing and everything. But just for the first race, it's basically like a blank chalkboard. It's nothing to be scared about because you can just run your time and try to get better throughout the season.
When you look back on today's race and kind of dissect it, what are going to be the things that kind of stand out to you? What would you like about your performance?
on the straightaways, I tried to like stride out more and go a quicker pace and just kind of survive the uphills. Those are definitely not my favorite part. But I think I can definitely work on my breathing because I had a little bit of a side stitch. But other than that, I was happy with the way it went.
This is a interesting course with kind of the way it's designed to going uphill and downhill. Speak to the challenges of that and how you felt you attacked that today.
I think you have the upper hand on this course if you're just older because you've ran it more times, so you know how many times it takes you across the finish line. So I think that has definitely helped just my experience on this course.
I would imagine you've got pretty high goals for this year, given the success you've had the last couple of years. To start the year like this, what does that maybe do for the expectations and the confidence going forward?
This race, I would say, is a big confidence booster for me. There were a lot of seniors at state who did really well, but now they're not there anymore. So my goal is definitely to get top 3 at state. I think I can do that.